mask, take it off. No mask, no medicine. Let's do it. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be my first attempt at this video. I need something to prop it up. Maybe right through the steering column. Yeah, no. All right, let's see if we can figure something out. Guess I'll just hold it. All right, so Dr. Darren here. I'm gonna try to do this little series called No Mask, No Medicine. And basically this is gonna be a post-shift, just verbal vomit. English emesis, bile de boca, theatrical thinking throw up, unfiltered upchucks. Anywho, all right, so I got COVID here, don't care. Mask, this is no mask, no medicine. All right, so we just finished a 24-hour shift. I have 12 hours off, and now I go back to a 36-hour shift. Yeah, it's unique. It's a very challenging form of medicine, and I love it because, man, it just works. It works for my family. It works for my kids. It works for me. I like going to work and just slamming it out and punching in, finishing all my week worth of work, and then going home and being with my kids uninterrupted. So, yeah, it's definitely not the norm, but what a blessing. Man, it feels so good to be able to do what I do, because I just feel grateful that in these moments of like the darkest, most intense times in these people's life, I get to be part of it. And hopefully I get to offer them some hope, and hopefully I get to offer them some health, and I get to turn them around. I get to give them a better chance at life. I get to figure out that transportation issue, and I get to get them, gotta get, it's like a Black Eyed Peas, I think. I get to get them where they need to get to go. Anyways, so a couple things that I learned this shift. One, humans are awesome and they're capable. I'm reminded of it every time I work a shift. They can be kind, and they can be capable, and they can be powerful and thoughtful. And I can see people that are dying and they're still expressing gratitude, and they are kind. And even though they're afraid, I can see these people extend their love to the people that matter. And family members gathering together. It is a powerful, emotional, moving experience. And so humans rock. So don't ever doubt yourself, your family, your community, your nation. Y'all, we have the capability of kicking trash. And honestly, we just got to remember that. We got to remember that, yeah, I maybe not have voted for you, or you may have voted differently than me. But man, we are of the same species, and we are in this together, all right? We might root for different football teams. We might not even like football. Doesn't matter. We may make significantly different life choices, but we are humans, and man, we're on team Earth, right? So that's one thing I learned. Kind of another thought that I had this shift was, I had a really cool experience last night during the shift as well. I was reached out to by my cousin's son, and he is a senior in college, and he had wanted to ask me about my career, and he wanted to ask me about what helped me make the decision, how I got through the MCAT, how I got accepted into medical school, all my struggles, how I overcame them, how I chose emergency medicine, how I got to the residency program, thoughts and all those stuff. And man, it was so neat to go through all those emotions again. I don't forget a day and a second of struggle of medical school, but sometimes it's not at the forefront of your mind. And it was really neat to talk to this young man who was excited to go into medicine, and he was excited, and he was questioning and trying to figure out what the right thing for him and his family was going to be. And it was really neat to just offer him everything, and to be honest with my failures and my struggles and all the things that was difficult about that. So that was really neat. So second thing I learned through this shift, this is the first no mask, no medicine thing that I've done, but maybe I'll figure out a couple points that I'll stick to it. But the second thing I learned is pass it on, right? Take opportunities to teach people and be a mentor for people. And I don't know how much he got out of it. He texted me later and told me how much he appreciated it and how much he was grateful for it. So that felt good. But we need to, right? You can read books, or you can go through the School of Hard Knocks, or you can talk to someone who's done both, right? And you can get an insight and so it was fun to hear this guy and his voice, and take the opportunity to teach and hopefully uplift and inspire those around you, and encourage people that are reaching for something better or higher in their life. Yeah, I mean, it's always worth it. And I talked to him for about an hour, and this was an hour that I had a chance to maybe take a nap in between patients, or during when I was waiting for labs and images to come back, and take a power nap. And anyways, I was able to talk to him instead, and that was time well spent, because he seems like a good kid, and I hope the absolute best for him. Number three thought that I had during this shift is COVID's not messing around. Okay, say what you will politically, or your rights and your freedoms. Guys, COVID is it's not messing around, and we're still figuring this out, and it is overloading our emergency room and our hospitals. So this last shift, we're talking about transportation. One of the issues that we're having in all across America is availability of resources, right? So I had these critical patients, and they were sitting there because I did not have anywhere to send them. There was not a facility within 3 hours of my hospital, and I called almost into the double digits of hospitals for beds, for treatment. And it's not that they don't want to take them, it's that they literally could not. There was not room, there was not ventilators, there was not the capabilities to take these people. So in my mind, politics and stance and personal freedoms aside, man, we gotta go through the annoyance that is doing the right thing, right? Yeah, nothing is absolutely 100% proven, and nothing is 100% absolutely effective, but why not? Why wouldn't we want to socially distance ourselves? Why wouldn't we want to take the necessary steps to wear masks, to not go to parties, to sacrifice family holidays that my parents are not going to be able to come, which sucks. Oh, it stinks so bad. But why wouldn't we want to sacrifice that for America, right? So that I can get people who are dying to hospital beds where they need to get, so they have the best chance of survival, so that they can make it to their family's next, holiday vacation. Yeah, that's a rant, and I'm not. Yeah, and I don't apologize for that rant, because it is important, and it's hard, because I am a social creature, and I want to invite people to come over. I want to meet up with them for basketball games. I want to play sports with them. I want to go and paintball with them. I want to go mountain biking, and I want to go camping with them. And we just got to tone it down. We've got to say, all right, my life is inconvenienced terribly because I can't do the things that are necessary, and it sucks. But hopefully we can find a reason that allows us to get through those annoyances. So, and hopefully what I'm sharing with you today helps you realize how truly difficult the health side of things of this COVID pandemic is. So anyway, that's number 3. I don't know what number 4 is. Maybe I'll think of it on the way home. But I'm going to call it, because I want to get home, because I need to get some rest, because I got a 36-hour shift starting tonight at 9 p.m. Hopefully I'll get this up quickly. I hope you all doing great. Guys, life, man, look at that sun. Look at it. Oh, every day is a blessing, right? Guys, what an opportunity we have to live at this age, at this time, and in this era where we have so much. I hope you're doing great. This is me, Dr. Darren. I'm out. Knuckles, noggin, butterfly kisses, squid fingers. All right, so I just pulled over the road. I thought of my 5th point. Guys, historically, I know, okay, so I'm weird. I just try to find the positives in the most gloom situation, because I prefer it over the negativity. I just don't like that mental thought process. I don't like hanging on the darkness. I don't like thinking about why things suck. I like to find the goodness in the feces, right? And historically, dude, it is amazing that I have been able to have the chance to practice medicine during a global pandemic. Like, that is journal worthy, right? My grandchildren, great grandchildren, they'll read about their grandpa that was a physician during COVID-19. That's pretty bad. Like, that's legit. I'm proud of that. And as should every healthcare worker. Anybody that is living right now in 2020, it's historic. Good and bad, right? So that's my last point. All right.